Guys, what's up? Welcome back to today's edition of The Fishing Teacher, and thank you very much for coming by the channel and checking out today's video. Guys, today we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about trailer hooks, as far as how to rig them, different ways to rig them, situations where you want them and situations where you don't need them, because it's not quite as easy and simple as it seems as far as just sticking a trailer hook on a lure. So we're going to go to sort of some of the details of that on today's video. Also, guys, just a quick reminder of our February sale on my SolarBat RB2 and RB3 series sunglasses. You can get them at 25% off during the month of February. And also for every purchase over $100, you get a $30 mystery bag from SolarBat. So it's a really good deal. I'll put the link in the description of this video if you guys would like to get you a pair for fishing season coming up. So much appreciated. Okay, guys, let's talk a little bit about trailer hooks. I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit about when you don't want to use a trailer hook on a spinnerbait or buzzbait or any type of single hook lure that requires a trailer hook. Now, if you're not familiar with it, you know, like I said, the Fishing Teacher, we're trying to keep it basic a little bit here. A trailer hook, the whole philosophy behind it is you put what's called a trailer hook that's got a larger eye on it that slips over the hook like this. And the theory is if a fish comes up and nips the bait and doesn't get the whole bait in its mouth, you might get that trailer hook and you might catch the fish, which does happen quite a bit. So first of all, I want to tell you guys right off the bat, I've experimented with trailer hooks, using them and not using them. If you can get by with it, and if the fish are biting pretty good, you always want to use your lure without a trailer hook on it, because a trailer hook it's a strike deterrent. It's another piece of hardware hanging off the lure that makes it doesn't look real. And I have seen, without a doubt, I have no doubt in my mind that you get more bites on a spinnerbait, a buzzbait, a chatterbait, whatever, without a trailer hook on it. Now, the trade-off on that is you might get more fish to actually bite the lure, but how many of those fish are going to bite the lure and maybe hit it short and you don't catch them, and you would have caught them with a trailer hook on it? So there's sort of a give and take there. But if you're starting out throwing your spinnerbait or buzzbait without a trailer hook and you're catching fish on it, just keep it like that, because you're going to be better off. Also, if you're fishing really thick cover, like if you're throwing these baits in heavy cover, heavy brush, something like that, sometimes you can't use a trailer hook because they'll get hung up too much. So sometimes it's better not to use one. Now, the times that you want to use a trailer hook, there's two different ways that you can rig it. Most of the way you rig it like this, with the hook pointed up the same way as the main hook, and that way it keeps the bait a little bit more weedless out there. And when a fish comes up and grabs it, they get it. But a lot of times, if I'm fishing open water and say there's not much cover to get hung up on anywhere, I'll take it and I'll put this trailer hook upside down like that. Because what happens is you're fishing open water and those fish come up on the bait a lot like that. A lot of times you can get them better since that barb is underneath and they don't have to come up over the top of it. So you tend to hook them better if it's upside down. And on top of that, another thing, if you're fishing open water and you're not going to get hung up, a lot of guys put a treble hook on there. That way the treble hook even gives it more of a opportunity to hook the fish on there. But it's just another, variable that you have in your, arsenal as far as catching and landing more fish. You just sort of have to experiment. Let the mood and personality of the fish dictate if you use a trailer hook or if you don't. And one other point that I'll give you guys in this is try to keep your trailer hooks small. Trailer hooks come in a wide range of sizes, and I think one of the big mistakes a lot of people make, I see, is they put too big of a trailer hook on there. And the bigger the trailer hook that you have on there, the more it's going to take away the number of strikes, simply because it's more hardware again. The diameter of the hook is larger, so if you do get a strike, sometimes the hook penetration is different. Try to stay with the smallest hook, the smallest diameter that you can get. This is my favorite, which is this Gamakatsu G-Finesse trailer. It's like a 1/0, and I'll link this in the description, guys, this trailer hook, if you want to get one at Tackle Warehouse, see my link. But this is the best trailer hook that I have found with it. It's a shorter shank, nano coated on there, super sharp, and I've had really good success with it. So anyway, hope that helps out. We'll talk to you guys later.